Are you waiting for another juicy discussion video? Then here we're back with another one including the hot and latest controversy recently, especially the controversies surrounding Jisoo's being dubbed incompetent by many that don't like her solo debut. Ready to get started? Let's kick off this video with a discussion revolving around Jisoo's solo MV Flower. So while K-netizens unanimously praised her gorgeous visuals and the extremely catchy and addictive beat, some felt Jisoo's performance in this debut seems to be still less convincing. The biggest controversy surrounding the singing skills of the female idol. Flower is just a mid-tempo dance, pop, and trap song, but Jisoo is said to reveal many of her weaknesses in singing, as she can't manage the high notes well and her singing technique is not impressive, let alone her strong nasal voice in the song. Not only that, everyone feels like she's always out of breath even though she's singing in mid-tones. Although the Black Label's producers intended to create a song that is not too difficult for Jisoo's tone of voice, meaning that Flower can be considered a product that is just safe for her vocals, there is still no way to make netizens praise her allegedly muffled voice. To be fair, Jisoo's vocal color is quite picky since Jisoo has no rapping ability, so her way of handling notes is somewhat lackluster. Therefore, many netizens are disappointed but not surprised at all by the criticism Jisoo's solo has received. Besides, some even commented that Jisoo's choreography is somewhat cringe as her body movements are not flexible and definitive, making some parts of her solo choreography look so awkward. Not to mention, her allegedly soulless expression also gets called out, as many point out that she just keeps the same dreamy facial expression throughout the MV, including the climax. Despite being quite good at acting for some reason, Jisoo was said to be completely rigid while filming the MV, hence she couldn't express the message of the song. Thus, some claim that when performing with other Blackpink members, her poor dancing and stage presence skills can be hidden by other three talented girls. But when she debuted as a soloist, her weakness became obvious. On the other hand, some defended that Jisoo's position in Blackpink is not the main dancer or main vocalist, so netizens are setting too high requirements for her. Her position is lead vocalist and the visual of Blackpink, so there's nothing wrong or weird that her solo can't be as perfect as everyone expected. What's more, Jisoo's skills are in fact good enough as she can sing her song live without backtracking. Plus, the fact that Jisoo continuously achieved unprecedented records, such as becoming the female solo artist with the highest viewable MV in the first 24 hours of this year, first place on Melon Artists chart and top 3 Melon, becoming the K-pop female artist with the highest number of pre-ordered albums in history, with 1.31 million pre-orders of the album Me, etc., have completely proved the charm and talent of the female idol that no one can dispute. For me, it's up to each person's taste to assess whether Jisoo's solo is good or not, but it would be better if later YG's producers take more time to create a song that well matches Jisoo's picky vocals. More importantly, they shouldn't have given her too much choreography, and it would have been better to give her MV the vibe of a short film since Jisoo's strength is acting, not dancing. Here we come to the next controversy related to another Blackpink member, Jennie. Recently, when performing at the group's Born Pink concert tour in Philippine Arena, the female idol literally burned netizens' eyes with her allegedly offensive stage outfit again, which soon sparked a heated debate all over online forums. In some fan-taken videos, Jennie appeared wearing an extremely short pleated mini skirt that was only half as long as the other members', along with safety shorts that didn't cover her entire bottom, making many unable to look at Jennie when she was performing choreography, particularly when she pulled out the hip swinging moves. You guys must probably remember that previously, the female idol was caught up in the same trouble a couple of times due to her allegedly inappropriate choice of clothes, right? And this time is not an exception, as Jennie soon received mixed opinions from netizens. Many immediately frowned upon Jennie's concert outfit, criticizing her for putting on such revealing clothes despite being criticized many times in the past. They joke that looking from her back, everyone wouldn't see her skirt as a skirt, but a piece of cloth wrapped around her waist, and to this point, Jennie didn't look like a K-pop idol at all, but more like a bar dancer. However, it seems like Jennie wants to test netizens' patience, as the more they complain about this matter, the more time she shows up with the same type of outfit. Soon after Jennie was summoned in every forum, her fans came to the defense of their idol, saying that anti-fans are talking bullshit again, as while they know well that a mature woman has the right to wear whatever she wants, as long as it doesn't affect anyone's rights, every time Jennie gets to wear something a little bit sexy, they are there to scrutinize and bash her. Thus, there is a fact that Jennie is mature enough and more than capable of deciding what to wear, so netizens don't have to live her life or educate her on how an idol should be. Not to mention, whether Jennie looks offensive or not depends on the way people perceive things. For blinks, they all think that Jennie is so attractive when dressing like that, as the outfit really suits her vibe. Well, it seems to me that netizens must be somewhat right when it comes to this incident. The boundary between seductive and offensive is not really clear all the time, so Jennie and her fans need to stay alert in order to not fall into this psychological trap. I know that it's Jennie's right to choose what to wear, but when performing in a Southeast Asian country where many people are religious and value women's modesty and dignity, she should choose more appropriate clothes to show respect to the audience and avoid unnecessary trouble. No hate for Jennie, but it's impossible for her to do whatever she wants. Sometimes she has to sacrifice for bigger benefits for everyone, as it's her job, and also has to accept the fact that it's necessary to weigh the consequences before doing anything. Let's put this everlasting controversy about Jennie aside, guys. Are you ready to spill the next hot tea in the K-pop world? If so, here we go. Lately, on March 27, I've marked the comeback with Kitsch, which captures mass attention from netizens, who have been waiting for it. The girl group has also focused on promoting the song on all their social platforms, especially TikTok. However, Wonyoung soon asked for trouble due to her being lazy when dancing. In particular, in a TikTok video of the girls dancing to Hyunjin's moves, which include a strong head shake, Wonyoung was seen to just slightly move her head while other members enthusiastically joined the game. Needless to say, the young female idol was immediately accused of being lazy and arrogant, as many claim that Wonyoung didn't shake her head hard, like other members, because she was afraid that this could ruin her carefully done hair. They also joke that she did it so gently, as if her hair is gonna hurt if she did it a little bit harder. However, Wonyoung's fans said that netizens are exaggerating everything. This is just a short video of the girls having fun together, so the fact that Wonyoung didn't shake her head doesn't really matter. Not only that, it can be seen that Wonyoung's hairstyle in the video was tied up neatly in a ponytail, so it was impossible for her to shake her head freely like other members whose hair was loose. Thus, fans are asking people to stop being too obsessed with Wonyoung and try to nitpick everything she does. Well, for me, I have to admit that Wonyoung sometimes skips or doesn't do the choreography properly while performing, as there have been many threads criticizing her for this. But what I don't get here is why are so many people so angry that they insult Wonyoung when all she did is skipping a head shake? I feel like a lot of people have been prejudiced against the female idol for a long time, so no matter what she does, she will get hate. Let's come last to the recently hot debate about the dance machine of BTS, Jimin, who drew mixed reactions for a shaky encore. On March 30th broadcast of M Countdown, Jimin was announced to win his first #1 trophy in a music program with Like Crazy. After saying thanks to fans, he then presented a live encore stage. However, there was no compliment, and the discussion mainly surrounds his allegedly poor singing skills. Before the awarding of the winning trophy, Jimin's Like Crazy performance at M Countdown was highly appreciated for his alluring stage presence and especially his stable voice with high choreography intensity. However, when compared to his encore performance on the show, netizens couldn't help but express their great disappointment with Jimin's singing skills. Lacking the backing vocals of the pre-records, Jimin clearly showed great limitations in his musical techniques, such as weak breath control and closed throat. The male idol's voice is also considered to be too thin and adenoidal, which creates a sense of unpleasantness to listen to. Not only that, he constantly sings off-key in many parts of Like Crazy, leading to many calling him tone deaf. Basically, an encore is just a space for the winning artist to interact with fans. But in recent years, encore has become an underground measure to assess idols' singing ability, as many know. Encore stages are 100% live without any backing vocals to support the artists. Therefore, it seems that Jimin's encore like crazy did not live up to netizens' expectations, driving him to receive malicious comments from them. Some pointed out that although having about 10 years of experience, there is no progress in his live performances. Maybe he didn't practice, maybe he did, but his voice now is said to be even worse than it was in the past. Some believe that this is what happens when K-popers think dance skills are more important than the ability to sing and take advantage of autotune too much. On the other hand, fans said that there could be problems with Jimin's in-ear that could have affected his singing. It can be seen that he couldn't hear well since he kept touching the in-ear before eventually removing one side of them. What's more, some defended that it's not Jimin having weak live singing ability, it's just that he might be too emotional when winning his first prize as a soloist, thus wasn't in the mood to sing. Well, it came as a surprise to me when listening to this encore version of Jimin's Like Crazy, as I didn't expect it to be that far from the official one. However, I think Jimin has already proven himself countless times before this encore stage. One moment does not define someone forever, and neither does it take away from their years of hard work perfecting their craft. So, do you think Jisoo and Jimin's abilities are as poor as people say? Is Jennie disrespecting the Filipino audience? And does Wonyoung deserve to be criticized for not shaking her head? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting K-pop content. Thank you for watching!